Hello everyone! Welcome to one more episode of Talking Times. Do you consider yourself a nerd or a geek? If you don't, we're gonna make you into one today, okay? So don't go anywhere. If you like vampires, if you like games, if you like Resident Evil, or if you think Leon is hot, you might find yourself a friend here, okay? Right after our podcast intro. Hello Douglas, hello Taynah.
Hello guys.
I wanted to do something different because normally I say, I'm here with Douglas, I'm here with Taynah. Introduce yourself, but don't forget the little thing that I asked you, please.
Alright, so I'm Douglas and I geek about video games, game development, and also anything related to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, big nerd. My God.
You cannot start an episode like this, man.
That's what you asked.
My frontal cortex, every episode. Okay, go, Taynah. I'll hold my voice.
Hello, losers. I'm teacher Taynah, a big nerd for vampires, Harry Potter, fanfic, AO3, and I love Leon.
Is there any fanfic where Leon is a vampire?
Yes. You can find fanfics about so many things. I think it's not okay to say this online.
Once, I don't know where. This is a little bit, okay, most people watching this are adults. Somebody told me something once that whatever you imagine, there will be a porn version about it.
Oh my God.
It's the same. It's the same with fanfics,
It's
right?
one of the rules of the internet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was
Rule 34, come on.
Yeah.
Is this?
Yes.
What
Kind
is
of.
Rule 34 exactly?
Like, exactly that. Like, if it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh man. If you know this reference, okay. Let's begin with the teacher aspect of you guys. Okay. So first, how was it for you to learn English, become a teacher, and what is the gaming or geek influence on it? Yeah. This is a free conversation, so we don't need to have turns, okay?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, it was being a teacher. It was just a side quest on the
Same
It
thing.
just happens to happen, but the games were totally part of my process of learning English. I would say games, mangas, and fanfics. Sorry, I'm gonna talk about that a lot, but mainly games. As I mentioned, I think in the last episode, and quite a few times for students as well. When I was playing GTA 4, I got trapped in a quest that I should steal a cop car, and I had no idea what the hell was a cop car, and I started stealing all the cars in the game.
One will be correct.
Exactly.
It's car.
I would, Nico Bellic, I want you to bring me a cop car, and then you arrive with like a ice cream, you know?
Yeah, I even I didn't steal the ambulance because I said no, I know what is an ambulance. I know it's not a cop car.
Come on, don't underestimate.
Yeah, but I was as pretentious about the cop car because I say no, it's a police car, like it's written police, so of course it's that.
Yeah, you thought about police. That's why.
This is very interesting because it's all about context. If you don't have the contact with the language, you will not get the rep. Cop is like a police officer in a more informal way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's for sure.
Interesting. How was it for you, man?
Like I also said in the video, like Final Fantasy VII, I had the Michaelis dictionary, you know.
Okay.
Like, so back in my time,
It's gonna be
the
one of
games
those
were not
episodes as well.
translated, you know.
Yeah.
So you had to learn to just play with it. So I was playing the game and it had a lot of dialogue. So I just had to, like, all the time I was like looking for the words with the dictionary, and of course we know you can translate one by one, like one to one, sorry.
Ooh, yeah. It also
I was
gets
confused
out of
all the
context.
time, but it was a fun experience.
Do you guys think that the gamers now they are spoiled in a way? Because being an old school gamer, we had to kind of go through the grinding and I remember doing something this with Silent Hill, or trying to get a dictionary and discover some puzzles and stuff like this. We didn't have like a walkthrough as well. I had to buy a Super Game Power at the magazine, this type of stuff. Nowadays, everything is easy. You have YouTube, you have a guy, I don't know, streaming, whatever. But how do you see this affecting a gamer experience today comparing to the past?
We can see it like days ago. Halo remake was released. And it's funny because you can see basically the same scene with the mentality of the past and now. So there's a scene, I don't know if it's on Halo 1 or 2, where there are enemies that you can't see. And when you enter in the room, you just hear Cortana saying like, something's wrong here. Like, and that's it. That's the only clue you have to pay attention. And in the remake, they created new maps, and when you enter in the room, they say, "Oh, there are hidden enemies here," and they point where the enemies are.
Oh my god!
The entire point was for them to be hidden. What are you doing?
Oh, it destroyed the immersion of the gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And nowadays, every game begins with a tutorial. Like, if you are it's almost like, if you are struggling, use this safe word here. Play this, play that, play this.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, this is everywhere. Like, I recently started using the iPhone. And every time I open it and I'm not connected to the internet, it says, "Hey, you are not connected to the internet, okay?"
I cannot spy on you anymore.
I know. Gosh. It must be crazy. I can't disable it.
Oh, man. So, are you guys still getting excited about games and the new releases? For example, recently there was the GTA 6 that a lot of people are talking about. We were talking about pricing and other stuff, but today, how long have you guys been playing games? Since when?
So,
more than 10 years?
Oh, much more.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
had a master system, so around 93, 94, something around that. So it's been some time.
And even today, are you still getting the same level of excitement of a new release? Or today you are like, okay, let's see how it's like?
Oh yeah, I hype a lot.
Yeah.
It's not with every single game, because before I had the feeling, but not only games, even animes, I would keep up back in time in the seasons. So the release season for animes and games and everything, would be just thriving a lot, saying, yes, I'm gonna buy it. But nowadays it's just one or other. But yeah, I still hype a lot. I hyped with Cyberpunk. Yes, I hyped and I defended. and Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, that I was waiting for 10 fucking years for that. Yes, I was hyped.
You mean the RPG?
The game, the
game.
RPG. It's based on the RPG.
Okay.
But it's a PC game.
I never plays the PC version.
Oh,
It's
really?
the first game people say is a masterpiece.
It is.
Really?
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Like, you have to find some patches, as far as I know, because it's an old engine.
Yeah.
It's a long story, but the game's amazing.
Yeah, it was the first game released that the characters would have separated fingers.
Yeah,
It was
I
the
remember
very
that.
first.
Because at the time it was too much geometry, so they couldn't.
I got this right. Look at this geometry. So beautiful. Kojima, you are insane, Kojima. Wow. Okay, walk me through it a little bit. So what is the lore? Because the game is kind of, you have this universe happening, vampires, the secret society thing, werewolves, blah, blah, blah. How they translated this to a PC game?
Yeah, in the game you have like a main story. The Bloodlines 1, I don't remember quite well. I think you were like a newbie as a vampire, and you were turned into a vampire illegally without the permission of Camarilla.
Okay.
And the second one, it's about you are a very ancient vampire called the Nomad, and it has many names, and You
That's a
don't.
badass name for a vampire.
Yeah, and it's like
It's almost like the unseen elder.
yeah, and they treat you as like Jesus Christ of vampires, you know.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it's like you the story they tell you, you discover about yourself in the during the game. So you discover that you participated in many sides of history, like in the side on vampire side and humanity side, and you have stories. And in the game, you have to discover what happened with you and why can't you leave Seattle. And it has a whole conspiracy with the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗶𝗺 code, and they explore more that, like the Camarilla versus the 𝗧𝗶𝗺 code, and goes for that. And in the middle, you find like some werewolves and crazy
So
people.
there's parts of your past you want to unfold, or is like something else that is happening there?
Yeah, it's something else happening. Like at the same time, you are trying to remember things and trying to remember why you were in such a long hibernation and why you woke up.
Got it. So
Yeah, and why you woke up, who had woken you up. You also have to discover what is happening in Seattle, because like the prince is under attack. The prince dies in the very beginning of the game because they have two princes there, which are sisters. So one of the sisters, she had died, and they don't know what happened. And it's something happening there. And the anarchists are, they are uncomfortable. They are bothered with something. They don't know what it is, but something's odd. The Camarilla is also like very paranoid because something is attacking them, and they don't know what is it. And the 𝗧𝗶𝗺 code, it's like they are talking about it, but they don't show up for a while, and they don't know if they are really the responsibles for whatever is this fuss happening in Seattle.
Do you have all the the vampire clans like in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, can you choose which one or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I would say that something people criticize in the second game is that it's not so precise, the things, because even if you're from a clan, you can, if you have you're from a lineage, you can borrow powers from other lineage.
Okay.
So you can have like some perks from Nosferatu, even being unbent true.
So this would be kind of contradictory, for example, because
Yeah.
one would have the one with the, I forgot the one with the insanity, that you would have to choose one.
Is the
It's with M, if I'm not wrong, the name,
Yeah.
I forgot. whatever.
Malkavian.
Yeah. And Nosferatu, they are kind of the ugly ones, that lives in the sewers type of thing.
The gossipers, the great gossipers. I love them.
So, okay, interesting. One last question about this, and then we're gonna link with the main thing, but what are the features that this game has that you would say, because of this, is a masterpiece?
Oh, you can be a vampire. That's the best feature. You can drink, you can suck blood, and you can go to clans, and you're going to see all the political thing happening, and you have vampire powers. You really explore yourself being a vampire. So I think it's very complete that you can go up in the buildings and run and have super speed, and you can be Edward Cullen as well.
The way you are describing, if you were pitching the game to me, I would definitely be into it, because I imagine something like a mix of Spider-Man, with the things you can do like as a Spider-Man, but as a vampire, and 𝗬𝗎𝗻. Remember 𝗬𝗎𝗻 is I loved that game so much. There's a remake, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have
interesting.
yet to play.
Okay, nice. What about you, man? What was the last time you were excited about a new release?
Probably Elden Ring.
Okay. You like the Souls-like.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I
like
also
to
like
suffer.
FPS. Yeah, for sure.
Masochist,
That's
okay.
Exactly. Doom the Dark Ages was nice too. It's a most recent, I would say. But Elden Ring, I think, was the one that, like, it was everything I wanted and a little more.
Okay. What is different about the previous ones? 'Cause I only played Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne.
Like, it's open world.
Okay.
And I remember at the time when I heard open world, I was like, oh god, not again. Like, because every game became open world, and you're just walking in empty places. It's boring. So I was really worried about it. But they did it right, which is rare.
Okay.
And also, like, the combat is much better. Like, the weapons, the types of enemies. like something that looks stupid, like you can jump.
But that's a huge thing. I saw some people talking about the new God of War, the Lofty one.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Oh, people are complaining because it's not Kratos, blah blah blah." But it looks more like the old God of War because you can jump, and then the other one, that Kratos doesn't jump.
He's a tank.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I love open world games because, for example, one that is very specific that I had some hard time playing, and a lot of people love it. It's the one with the Shadow of Colossus, you know, or Shadow of the Colossus. I think it's like people say, "Oh, it's a masterpiece," blah blah blah. But it's a very calm, slow-paced game, you know. And I am more like a Skyrim type of player. I like to explore and things happens. This game is something like this. If you explore a place, there will be a quest, an NPC.
That's the thing. Like you go to a place and then you find new items, new enemies, like sometimes a character. And the game doesn't have too many, like for example, Skyrim, if you press pause, you will see all the quests you have. Elden Ring, no, the quests are in your head.
Really?
Yeah. Like
oh my god.
Yeah. You have, the only guidance you have are, it has like a bonfire and it shows a light to the place you should go. That's it. Oh, you go to that direction. That's all you have.
So you cannot do multiple quests at the same time.
Like you can, but the thing is, there's nothing tracking the so you should pay a lot of attention.
Oh my gosh, you have some type of HDHD, you have to take notes everywhere.
Like exactly, like
it's gonna be like, imagine you go to that bonfire and say, "Okay, I brought your cop car." Like, wrong game, pal. So.
Triggering.
But man, like it was the type of game like I should go here, but I think there's a place
it's more interesting there.
And like after 3 hours, you're like, where am I?
Oh, but that's a nice experience.
It's like you get lost, like in a good way, of course, in the game, and like you really feel like you're exploring a place, and also like this place exists. Like it's not that it's a place made for the game. Like it's like you are invading this place, and you are like meeting these people, knowing their culture. It's really cool.
What is the thing that you pay more attention when playing a game for the first time? Graphics, playability, the lore?
Man, I am the gameplay guy. Like the graphics, they can be like Nintendo 64 blocky.
Like Minecraft is a good example.
Yeah.
You have a lot of freedom. The graphics are like cartoonesque and people love.
Like if I'm enjoying it, if I'm feeling like the flow of the game, that's it.
The Sims too. We were talking about The Sims. It's kind of like that in a way, right? Like you don't have the best graphics ever, and you know, the whole control everything is what gets people hooked up.
Yeah, you have Basement of Drugs mod, which is fantastic. And that's all
the mods are amazing. I love mods. That's the reason I play on PC.
Is it tough, for example, for a person that has never used them before, or no, you get a 1 hour tutorial to...
Man, it depends on the game, like, because depending on like how open the company is, like for example Skyrim, we're talking about it. Nowadays they have it, like if you play on console, they have it inside the game, like you find a menu and you get there. I don't remember if you have to pay for it, but I think there are some that are free.
Yeah.
And if you're on Steam, also you can just go there and click and you install it for you. Most of the time, it's just like you download a zip file, you copy, paste, and it just works. Yeah. Usually, it's only when there is a type of mod called total conversion.
Okay,
like when
that sounds serious.
Yeah, like they I don't know, they want to make Doom game look like, I don't know,
Donald Duck.
Yeah, like something like they would
Come
change
with the
all
train.
sprites. Yeah. So sometimes you will have to, like, you don't have access to files, so you need to download some developer tool. Like, but it's just like if you're really going deep in,
Okay.
like mostly it just works.
Okay. What I see people using the most, especially you mentioned Skyrim, is to make it look like a more recent game. And some other stuff like extra armors, extra stuff. I saw one that was make it look like The Witcher in a way, and combat modes, stuff like that.
Sometimes also, like, you can find a fix for something that annoys you. Or something that you find unfair, for example. What's the name? Sekiro. It's from the guys from Dark Souls. And there was a feature that you would get a disease every time you died.
Okay.
So you can see how bad that is.
Okay.
And you had to buy an item to regain your health back. But this item was limited. So after you consumed, 20 items, it was over.
Damn, you couldn't find more in the game?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, come on.
Not
Maybe
even
like
cool
after
games?
some time. Huh?
Like, not even like cook it as a potion.
No.
Like,
I don't know why they
That's
did that.
what
I found that stupid. And I just found a mod
Angry
that
Dev, like...
I was looking for a mod where they could give me unlimited items. I just want unlimited. I don't even want to cheat. And I found one that like you wouldn't have this disease at all.
Okay, nice.
So I was okay. That's it. That's what I found.
What's your guys' take on using cheat codes during the game? For example, I don't know if it makes sense for you, but when I play a game like GTA, if I want to complete the main quest, the storyline, blah, 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 I normally don't use cheats. Maybe some, ammo, stuff like this, But if I only want to play for fun, it's helicopter and bazooka all way long, It's like that. How do you see that? It ruins the experience, or no? It's just an extra feature. It's fun and
yeah, it's fun in my opinion, honestly. Like, for example, Pokemon. I love to play Pokemon Emerald, and I have played plenty of time. Sometimes I don't want to train my Pokemons for 60 hours to go to the floor,
ain't nobody got time
to the
for that.
league and stuff. I just want to have my Rayquaza and
Exactly.
explode everything. So
yeah, it's nice.
Exactly. Like, you can break your game, right? Like, there is a phrase that if you leave the player alone, he will optimize the fun out of the game.
Interesting.
So, like, there are restrictions for a reason sometimes. So, like, you can, like, install a mod that, for some people, it will break the game and it will not have fun anymore. So it's possible for this to happen, but also like GTA, I think many people, there was a percentage, I just don't remember now, of people who have never played the missions.
What the heck? They just enter
It's
like an open
20%.
world.
Yeah, like they just open the game, they play it, and that's it. People have never interacted with the main story. See how crazy that is?
I guess this is absolutely not a problem at all. Because imagine as a dev, you make a game so versatile that a person that doesn't care about the story is not a regular. Oh, I like this universe so much that I want to be there messing around. So, okay, be here. You can maybe stumble in a mission once. Like, this is what it is about. Let me take a look at the chat here. Oh my god, did you turn on? Hi! This was his. Kaveh, shout out to you, Kaveh. Watch our episodes. Kaveh was helping me to produce music. That's not what was happening, but that's how I'm gonna phrase it and whatever. Shout out to you, man. I'm enthusiastic to see how this new set. Yes, you guys are the first guys that I have at the same time here.
Yeah.
How is it? Is everybody okay? Surviving?
Yeah, I'm feeling like in Jovem Nerd. I love nerds.
Okay. Hello. This is Ryan. Hi guys. Hi. Okay. Hello, Claudio. He asked just about that. Our first double guest here episode. Hi, Simone. Shout out to you. Simone is a regular. I love that you are always here too. Okay. What are your... Oh, okay. We're going there right now. What are your views on the extinction of physical medias? And hello, Vanderson.
Okay.
So what are your views? Because, okay, let's try to phrase it like this. Pros and cons, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the pros, but okay, yeah. I love it.
I don't know. The pro is you're never gonna clean dust from that.
It's going to save the planet Earth. I know.
Come on.
Yes, because this is you can do recyclable. If they wanted, make it more ecological.
Yeah.
The greenwashing thing. It's
No, but do you think they have the tech for that?
The technology.
But the physical.
Like physical. That again, there are so many problems. Like the idea of having physical is because like no matter what happens to the servers, you can just put the disc there and it works. Like days ago, by the way, Sony had an outage, so people couldn't play online, people couldn't, I think, download games. So, and people were making fun about it. Like they were, so that's the future you want for us. Like we have an outage and we can play the game we bought. So that's one of the biggest problems. There are also problems that they said that if you don't access your account in 3 years, you will lose your account.
That doesn't...
Excuse me, really?
So I lost my PlayStation account. I had an account like 10 years ago, and I accessed. Thankfully,
they need more space in their bunkers. You know?
Oh my god.
Like,
the cloud is full.
I lost my account.
They're just an indie company, please understand.
Man.
Sony can afford to do that.
But, okay, doesn't it thinking about strictly about marketing? How do you know anything about the positioning of the other brands? For example, Sony said, no more physical media, and Microsoft or other companies say Sega. I don't know whoever is competing say, okay, more physical medias.
Like everyone's silent, but everyone wants to do that. Xbox tried to do that in 2013 with Xbox One. They said, it's always online. You can share games with anyone. And they received a backlash so huge that they, like 1 month later, they said, no.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's just, just pretending.
Exactly.
We're just pretending.
Man,
Nintendo, they are like halfway because they have cartridges without the game itself. Yeah, you buy the cartridge, you plug it, and you download it again.
Oh my god.
Really?
This is so
That's the path they could come.
There is I think,
you buy token, you know?
Yeah, I think the name is Keycard, and it's even
it's
worse.
It's not Hulk, it's Flavor Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this.
And it's even worse because, like, for example, if you buy it digitally, you can download in your device, right, in a Switch, and then you can, like, have a different cartridge here and also play the game. But with the keycard, even if it's a digital game, you need the keycard to play the game that is digital. Oh man.
You are buying the middleman there.
In their case, like, I'm not saying I agree. And
everybody
good,
hates Nintendo, especially the ones who like it.
It's your civil duty to pirate Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay? Always remember.
Yeah.
Like, these key cards, they are like $10 cheaper. So they say, it's because we are not using like data, the chips, and that's their, like, people are accepting a little more, but at the same time they have $90 games. So many people say that they use the keycard excuse just to charge more for the physical.
Oh man,
it's complicated in that. Every company, they're doing something to mess up. Try to find a word here.
Wouldn't these kind of enhance and increase the number of PC gamers? Because, for example, consoles, the thing, I've never became like a fully PC gamer. The experience that I have is playing in my old laptop emulator, you know, that's this. Because practical, you download everything, put there and play, okay, have fun. But a console is so practical. You plug in the TV, put the disc or whatever, and you start playing. If they start to do all these layers to have fun, you need to do a bunch of things. People will just go to PC maybe. Or no, I'm crazy.
Yeah, also PC, we have Hydro Launcher, which is the green steam.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Explain to me like I'm 6 years old.
Okay. Allegedly.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I need to call my lawyer now. So allegedly, there is like a Streamio vibes that for games.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you
I heard of such myth.
you hoist the colors, and then you go to Hydro Launcher and you can find whatever game you want for free. And
For free.
yes, so hoist the colors
That's-
and you can
The
have
legend says.
Yeah.
The legend says.
Yeah,
We are not endorsing this by any means.
So
Yeah.
Hydra. It's the only Hydra that we accept.
Okay, yeah. Good.
So I taught that to some students, by the way. Sorry.
No, you haven't. You heard. You heard.
We tested
Okay.
in
For
class.
scientific purposes.
Yeah, of course. Only pedagogical purposes. And it's basically that you can research, and then you're going. I don't know. For example, I was trying Baldur's Gate 3, and I didn't want to buy it properly because I didn't know if I would really invest on that. So I researched on Hydro Launcher, and I could see like many options to download it, and not even using the torrent, for example. So
Hydra is the best Steam launch. By Kida
Do what you want because I'm pirate.
yeah, so I think
Steam launcher, yeah.
yeah. So basically, I think that's gonna be people are going to migrate to PC because you can find ways of playing.
The last generation already, we had a lot of people migrating. I'm trying to remember why exactly. I think people were angry that you had to pay to use the internet because, like, at the time, PlayStation 3, you didn't have to pay to play online. And on the last generation, PS4, you had, and many people migrated. One of the reasons for that. But I also think that like this thing, like, oh, if I have to go digital, if I don't use my account in 3 years, I will lose it. If I can't mod my games, right? Like people are like realizing that, okay, I don't know if the next generation will be worth it.
Makes sense, because when they released the PS5, the pricing difference was huge. For example, this is only digital. This one you have, the media. So that made sense in a way. I'm gonna get the only digital because of the price. It makes sense.
And I think you could even buy the disc driver separated.
And
it would
even
be
better.
more expensive if you do that, but it was an option, right?
And some friends were telling me, if you have the PSN account and PS Plus, you can play a lot of games for free. It's not for free because you pay the annual thing, okay. But it made sense. Like every month you have games, new stuff there to play. But I don't know. Now it seems to me that they're kind of, it's gonna backfire eventually.
I don't feel like. I think consoles, they were more plug and play until the PlayStation 2. Like after the 360, it started getting worse and worse, in my opinion. Like, because for example, I remember that day I bought the game Plants vs Zombies for the Xbox, right?
Okay.
It wasn't it was Plants vs Zombies. It was one that is third person. I don't know if you have seen, but it's multiplayer.
Okay.
And I put the game, and then you have to update the console to play this game.
That's annoying as hell.
The console. And so I started at 6 p.m. Now you have to update the game. All right, update the game.
1 billion gigabytes.
Yeah, and update it. And I enter the game. Oh, now you have to update the... I don't know why it wasn't the same update, but the multiplayer part of the game. Okay, all right. Again. Then I enter, to play the game online, which is an online game, you must have registration on EA. You must have an EA account. Yeah,
We live in a world that is easier to access porn than play a game.
exactly.
I think it's problematic.
Yeah. So imagine that I did everything. It was already 9 p.m. And I didn't have a PC at the time, so I had to do this with my phone. It was
Oh
horrible.
man, it's annoying as hell.
Then I can finally enter, and they say, multiplayer servers are offline right now.
And then
You've got to be kidding me!
It was like a Mr. Bean episode.
I couldn't believe because it was with me. So, on PC, I would download it on Steam. It would be already updated. Probably I would need the
you would
EA
find somebody online
account.
to play with you at the same time, go to a forum or whatever you do, like Discord or whatever. Okay, let's do it.
So I really feel like all this magic. Like I think with Switch, you can have that. Most games are complete. Like you don't have to update anything. You just put the cartridge and it just works. But in other consoles, I think they are convoluted PC, like I don't know, glorified laptop. I don't know what's called it. You know, it has the worst aspects of PC gaming and some aspects that don't exist anymore. Like I remember, like in the past, when a game crashed, it was a PC thing. Nowadays, like since PlayStation 4, I see games crashing on console.
Yeah, sometimes you can lose an entire save and have to go back in the game because of a bug or a crash like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you think this will affect the industry? Do you think it's possible that they actually have a problem of people migrating to PC and then start to lose money and go back? Or it's like a one-way road? Because, for example, for new generations, they are born into this. So imagine somebody who's 10, 12 years old and start gaming now. This would be the law for them, would be normal, because they haven't... We millennials, I don't know if we're a millennial, but anyway.
I'm a Gen Z.
Okay. You are one of the good ones.
Yeah. I'm a Jedi.
You know, because millennials, we have gone through these stages. You know, like we were just, I had a master system. You know, my Mauricio said here, I played in a party, respect my story. You know, so we kind of see the pros and cons. But if you are born into the scenarios like this, maybe they will not complain.
Man, I remember a Reddit post where people, it was a guy saying, he was watching his little brother playing Dark Souls, and he was like losing, and then he said, is it possible to buy a better weapon? And he said, you already bought it in the like with the guy, and he said, no, like paying for a better weapon, like as a microtransaction.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he said, no, but why?
So this is the mentality, right?
Yeah, because for him, like, okay, so that's why I'm losing. I have to buy a better weapon. Real cash.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
So, conspiracy theory in 10 seconds. Maybe they're doing these changes because somebody from the marketing team did like an estimation in the 20 years in the future, we will not matter. So if they lose these boomers, older consumers, the new generation will keep buying. So,
What I saw was like, for every physical media, they get $47. I'm trying to remember because the store is like 20%, and
a lot of middlemen.
Yeah. So, like with digital, instead of 47, they get 70. And they did an estimation. How many people might not buy a PlayStation 6? This amount. How much money are we going to get with the people who stay? It's worth it.
So it was a logical decision. It's not just shooting their own foot.
Again, like these are like rumors, leaks. Yeah.
But it's such a lazy way of thinking, like for the marketing, because they should have done what K-pop industry does, you know.
Okay, I like where you're going.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, follow with me, ADHD. We because, for example, we have talked a couple of times about that. People don't want to buy CDs anymore to listen music, but K-pop groups you still have CDs because people buy it.
Like a collector thing.
Exactly, collector. So they not only buy the CD, the physical media of it, because they will not listen. Who has a radio nowadays?
Yeah.
You know? But they want the album with the pictures of Jungkook and Jackson, my husband, and they want the T-shirts, the light stick to go to the concert. So you know, get the Getty, you know, the famous Getty. For games as well. I remember Assassin's Creed Valhalla, in the collector's edition, you could have the figure action and
I would definitely have one of those.
exactly, and it was so amazing. And the difference, by the time I couldn't afford, but the difference was like, I don't know, the original, only the game would be 200 reais, and the collector's edition was 350 to have like the doll, the toy, and everything. I would love to invest on that. They should invest on that
But they
as
got
well.
lazy with that too. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen some collector editions, and I was like, really? Like, aren't you ashamed?
Not even a T-shirt, nothing.
Like, not this Doom game. It was called Doom Eternal. Like, they showed a helmet, and I need that just for the helmet. And when people received the helmet, like it was like a plastic, like cheap, and come on.
Yeah, because for example, have you seen a classic internet video of a guy on his 50s or 60s, and he's showing all his games from PS3, and he misspeaks the name of the games, like God of War, God of War, Assassins, you know. So that's exactly the spirit. He had piles of CDs there, you know? And it's exactly what you said. Maybe people, okay, it's a small percentage, so charge more if you want the gourmet thing, you know, you want to have a collector's item, but you put it there. It's a good way to do money laundering, true.
Exactly. If it's not for the morals, go for the crime, for God's sake.
So you heard, right?
Damn good. Okay.
But it was funny what you said, because like I like power metal, right? And like there is a guy that I follow called 𝗬𝗏𝗯𝗍. He was from Hungary. And
I know him.
yeah, you know.
We are acquainted.
So I talked to him like in a meet and greet.
Nice.
And I asked him, like, we are in the digital world, why are you still releasing like full albums instead of just singles?
He probably looked at you and said, because I'm a headbanger.
And he said like something similar. He said, most people use Spotify, but that there is like some people, they want the physical thing, so he can sell like collector editions, and like they're really good. Like he does many good things, and he prints like, I don't know, 2,000 units, and he says that's it.
That's
If you
clever.
buy it.
That's very clever. Because I mean, if the thing is scarce, you again, money laundering. It becomes like a crypto thing, you know, like the value skyrockets.
He does just to finish it, another thing, like when he has a tour, he releases a T-shirt you can only buy if you go to the concert.
So, very intelligent, you know.
And again, if you buy it.
Yeah.
So it gives people an extra reason, or we are very sensorial creatures. So this makes me think about books, for example. I have my Kindle for the practicity. I like to read. But I also, the books that I actually like, I have them physical. I want to smell. And some of them I bought in like these secondhand bookstores, you know, that we have here. Because I wanted to have the thing. I have these bookshelves there. I love to stare at it and like, you know, it's so beautiful. It's just a decoration thing in my house. But it's there, you know. That's the thing, because you appreciate. Changing from duck to goose, but not really. we were talking about the consoles and games, but let's go to the studios now. There is one of the questions here. It's a very interesting discussion. Do you think that the Western, so to speak, studios, they are lacking creativity or maybe just doing more of the same compared to the Asian ones that are kind of thriving? Or do you believe in like there is a woke agenda in the games, or I don't know? How do you see this comparison between the studios?
Like I was watching a video and one guy was talking about it, and like he has a different theory, and I always like to hear this kind of thing, and I'm starting to believe in these theories. Like he said, like the first studios that existed in the West were like a bunch of guys who got together, they knew one another at work, and they said, oh, what about making a game? And they were doing that, and the company was like growing. And nowadays they don't even work with that anymore. Like we were talking about Doom, the original creators of Doom, they don't work with that anymore. And actually, there's only one guy, and he does the it's not Gears of War, man. It's whatever. The thing is, like many companies nowadays, they are like. Someone says, okay, we need the best people who can do modeling, the best people who can do programming, but they are not, like, there's not a connective glue.
There's like different departments doing different things, and then they just assemble everything.
Yeah, together. They assemble teams, but they don't have that same energy,
cohesion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's the problem, right? It's like having a band, right? Like you need to find people who like enjoy mostly the same things, who want to produce the same kind of music. You can't just like someone, oh, I'll get the best guitarist, I'll get the best drummer. It will not work. It will be purely technical. So I think that's the biggest problem, one of the, right? So in Asia, you have people who are starting now, right? The PAL World. I don't know if you have seen. It's like a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
It was created.
I've seen in the Edu games.
Yeah.
Games Edu, actually.
And it was created by 3 guys in Japan.
3 guys?
3 guys.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they were together. Hey, we need to make a popular game about Pokemon, and what else can we do? Hey, Americans like guns. That's it. Pokemon with guns.
What if Pikachu has a bazooka?
But the best ideas are kind of silly like that.
If
you think about it.
So again, 3 nerds getting together, making a game. And it's like one of it had 2 million people playing the game last time.
It looks really fun. I only saw this streaming, it looks really fun.
And because it was a small team, they could finish the game in 3 years. Nowadays, games take like 6, 7. Oh, 6, 7. Why?
For the K-pop fans, we said nothing harmful against the K-popers. For the 6, 7, whatever, I don't know if it's a coach of this thing, but it was just an accident.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Don't worry. So they it's a small team. So I imagine it's like the we have this with the entrepreneur thing. Like 3 guys created this company in a garage. This type of thing.
And then again, the small teams. I think there is a limit. I don't know how many, but I think after a certain amount of people, you can't manage a game company. And also, there is a new CEO on Xbox, something Charm, I forgot her name now. And she, for 3 months, she was investigating what was going on with Xbox. And she posted about it, and she said, in some parts of the company, there were 14 layers of people to approve something.
Oh my God. It's like that movie, Brazil, it's a movie that criticized bureaucracy. It's like, you need to form blah, 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 form blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can have this item in the game.
So everything was very slowly. Like you think, how couldn't they create a good game in 7 years? They weren't exactly creating a game in 7 years. Like they had like like, oh, send it to someone. Oh, he doesn't want that. Go back. Someone, like 14 layers.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense, but the impression that I have is that the old school devs, they were also gamers, so they would create
That's
the
another
thing
thing.
based on what they would expect as a player,
Uh-huh.
And if you have this level of thing, you could have a bureaucrat in the middle of the thing that doesn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Like, going back to Halo, like, there were, I think, 7 guys who created the game, and one of the guys was the composer. And he was always giving ideas to the game, and he would only make the music after the game was done. He would play the game, and he would imagine, okay, what kind of music do I
that's
want for
nice.
that? And
So it would match perfectly.
like it's legendary, his music. And so, like you said, it makes a lot of sense. Like, it's not that they're not hiring gamers. It's because it became very profitable, right? Oh, you can create 3D models. They are paying a lot. Let's go here, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening.
There's no passion anymore.
What?
There is no passion anymore. in the-
Yeah, it becomes just... But that's the thing, you lose the core of the thing, that is to give a nice experience to whoever is consuming your product or service.
Yeah.
Do you think, has AI anything to do with this, like using AI to develop things and create things there, or no, it's just a minor tool in this process?
There's a funny thing actually about AI. I'm nowadays more into simulators, the Sims and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw quite interesting turnout for 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗍. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they
They're like the
use
Sims.
AI. Yeah, it's like The Sims but very realistic. And
Is it good? Dramatic pause.
yeah, let me talk with my lawyer.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's because it's too realistic. Like the game, it's well developed. You can see the passion on it.
Okay.
Because we see that in The Sims they don't have passion anymore. It's just like that. Like people is just
Wait, The Sims in a very realistic version sounds weird, because I remember you could throw people in a grill there.
oh yeah, you can still do it. It's just the graphics. It's always like with super realistic graphics.
Okay.
And they have a Korean look, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much effort you put, your character will look like Jungkook.
Pietra would love that.
Yeah, no, I love Jungkook, not gonna lie. I am a K-popper, please don't hate me, but sometimes I don't want to look like Jungkook. I want to make something different. I don't know,
Okay.
Kim Woo-bin or something like this.
I know, I'm joking.
But the problem is in 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗍 they declared they used AI in the process, like in the development of the game. I don't remember which step.
I think to create textures, no? Like,
I think so.
there were some like posters or magazines,
Yeah.
and you could see clearly that it was made with AI.
Yeah, but it's a very small thing. But because they said we use AI, people kind of backlash to that.
It's the essentialist thing. You know?
Yeah, so, and now I see that every time with new games being announced, people have a deeper look on that. And if they see AI, they say, no, I don't want that.
I have a theory, a
Okay.
personal theory, okay, not conspiracy, personal, okay, that they are complaining because it's still not good enough.
Okay.
I think the moment it becomes basically as good as man-made, I don't know if we will get there. They will not care, because like these people who complain, they talk about, oh, it's not ethical. Okay, like, do you want to talk about your cell phone? Like, it probably has minerals that were extracted by people, like, in a almost slavery way. So, like, people don't care. People don't think about it, and they don't want to hear about it too. So I think with AI, probably something similar will happen. Like, we will get to a point that, oh, it's good enough, and people will just accept that.
Yeah.
They will not complain.
Yeah, thinking now, if the experience is good enough, people would care less about it.
I'm not saying that I like it, okay? It's important.
No,
I'm not saying I
not
support
judging.
that. But people, like most people, they don't think too much about what they consume. They just
And it's not practical to think of every step of your day. You create a problem for every little.
Exactly.
If you're just tired and just want to play a game to have fun and relax and chill, if the experience is good enough, you're going to say, but this texture here, I think was
I don't care if it's AI. If that zoom on Leon's arm is AI or not, whatever, I'm happy at the end of the day.
By the way, using this perfect transition.
Singing for Leon, yes!
Resident Evil, though, is a franchise that I was telling you guys before. I saw some kind of polemic when they released the 7th because of the style of the game. First person looks like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe and this type of thing. That's not Resident Evil. And then after the 8th game, it kind of got the fans back. I don't know. It's a game that is kind of surviving and is still bringing new things. For example, are you hyped for a new one?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I want to play the last one, by the way.
Me too. I really want. Of course, because of the game, not because of the main character.
Because of the protagonist, right?
Yeah, the main character, the girl, the daughter of whatever. No, I like her.
This was very nice marketing, by the way, because I remember they released a small footage of gameplay with the gigantic beast in like some dark house and some hallways. And in the second trailer, maybe if I'm saying some bullshit, you guys can help me. There was Leon there.
Yeah.
And then people were like,
because they wanted the girl like to be the main protagonist because she's like 60% of the game.
Yeah.
She's there. And I think they didn't want to sell the game on Leon at first. Like they wanted to show, hey, like she's a good character, like you should love her, basically.
Yeah.
Is it a Kojima game too?
Huh?
This one, is it a Kojima game too? Or
No.
Because I was like, look at this texture here. You know?
No, but I think like Resident Evil, they have already. I think the lore is what keeps them nowadays and survive through that really annoying fandom that they created, because the fandom is complicated. But they survived it because everybody likes everything around it, like Umbrella Corporation, the whole theory, the conspiracy of it. Yeah, and we are so attached to the characters, the first generation characters.
They're likable too, all of them.
They are all likable, relatable, and people, even if you don't see them, but you see like a reference of it. I remember Resident Evil 7 Village, I think that is the one that was so polemic. When was a brief mention that maybe you could see Chris' arms because it's a first person. But you could play with Chris, and they say, oh, but you could only see Chris' arms. But it's Chris' arms.
And people are like, it's good enough.
Yeah, because the guy is like a huge gorilla.
Yeah.
So he started with 2 guns.
Yes. The
guy's huge.
Yeah. So like with the idea of seeing something or listening a name, a reference, the moment Leonardo DiCaprio, like, whoa. Yeah. So that
you get like a tattoo or something. Yeah.
Exactly, and this makes Resident Evil survive. Even if you hate the game and you put whatever, like the glasses that Ada Wong used in Resident Evil 4, they will say, "Oh my God, the best game of the year!"
Yeah, I saw a little bit of this, and I know much about the Code Veronica thing. The fans were getting crazy. We are running out of time already, unfortunately. Damn. With 2 guests, we need a 3-hour podcast, maybe.
For sure.
Oh, I want to finish with you with something very... It's a personal thing, by the way, because I was very curious. In your honest opinion, who the fuck is Leon's wife? Because in one of the trailers, they saw like a ring. And people were saying something that, no, it's Claire, it's Ada, is the girl from
Cheryl. They say about Cheryl.
Yeah.
And why Cheryl?
There is a picture.
She was a kid.
But in the other version, they kind of make her older. That's just like,
I think there is a picture of them somewhere. Like, it's
is it Leo
on
and
a
her?
table.
Like, after these, let's have dinner together. Like in the jet ski.
Yeah. So it was like, I think the only hint they had, like, of like, to be honest with her. but that's the thing. They don't want to answer this question. They want people to
leave it open, right?
Yeah.
you know.
But he's married though, right? There was a wedding ring there.
Yeah, it's
It's
already
okay.
ring.
It's not a.
Yeah.
It's not. What's the name? A Mandela effect.
No, it does have.
Okay. But I was surprised because I've never seen his relation with Claire like a couple thing.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if I was
like
very
more
innocent when I
sibling.
played Resident
There is an inner joke that
Not like flirtatious or thing. It was like,
No,
we're
not at all.
about to die. Let's do something together. Not this
there's an
vibe.
inner joke that Chris keeps throwing his sister to him. Like, yeah, you should marry my
You should
sister.
be a Redfield.
Yeah.
I think Leon's wife. It's gonna be like the One Piece. You know, it's the friends we make in the way. And let's keep that. It's the fanfics we built in the way, guys. Let's
I
keep
hope
writing.
it's not How I Met Your Mother. Okay, this is Leo's
No,
wife.
no,
He's a widower now,
No.
though. And that's the plot of Resident Evil 11, you know.
Yeah, another trauma for Liam
Yeah,
apparently.
he's venging now. Okay. Okay, we need to wrap this thing up. I don't know what to do. Okay, final message. Let's go. Not like this. A final message to everybody watching us. Who started? You started.
What kind of final message?
I don't know, man. You choose. It's your show. You do, and we're gonna finish with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Reasons to be a gamer into 2026, maybe.
You have a lot of options because thankfully you're not dependent on AAA games,
Okay.
AAA companies. So like we are a little sad about like those big companies, but you have a lot of people who left those companies. They created their games, and they are creating really good things. So you just need to like look around, pay attention, especially on PCs. It's not that I know I'm a gamer, but because it's difficult for these small companies to release games on console. It's much more expensive. So probably they will be first on PC. So I think these are good reasons to play.
I would add only one thing about that. PC gamers, something interesting that happens. A lot of small companies that release these indie games, they have a lot of praise in this environment and in this community. This is amazing. I forgot that name with the guy that fights with a needle. I always forget.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Like
Hollow Knight. Thank you.
Hollow Knight, and then there was a sequence. I forgot the name now. Silk Song.
Yeah.
Good.
It's amazing. And again, a small thing that.
Indeed.
If they like it, they make noise.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Okay, I will not talk about games. I will give just a hint. There is a series on TikTok and Instagram, Twilight on The Sims 4, and it's fantastic. Please.
Okay, everybody's curious now.
And it's in English. It's in English, guys. You can practice English watching Twilight through The Sims 4.
Okay. Twilight, TikTok, The Sims 4.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with us. Subscribe, leave a message, send this to a gamer friend. This episode is going to be on Spotify tomorrow. Hope to see you next week on our next episode of Talking Times. Bye bye.
See you.
I
I remember.